Welcome back
To the
VanDyke
VanDyke
Show.
Show.
Week 5, Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Big podcast today. We got the one and only Bryce Huff, defensive end of the New York Jets, Jets. So, thanks for coming on, Bryce. How you doing today?
What's good, bro? How y'all doing?
Doing man.
Good. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for real.
Man, thanks for having me, bro.
No problem, man. So, we got some life questions, and then we also got some football questions. We don't want to take too much of your time. We know you're a busy guy.
For sure.
All right, so we're going to start with something easy. You lived in Bama, you lived in Memphis, you lived in New York. What's the favorite place to live?
I'll probably say New York just because, like, everything going on in the city. I know growing up in Alabama, like, me and my guys always had stuff to get into, especially, like, being down there, like, in the woods, close to the beach. Like, it was always stuff to get into, whether it was, like, a bonfire or, like, just somebody throwing a party somewhere. Like, it was always fun. And in Memphis, college was pretty cool. It wasn't too much to get into, honestly, because it was kind of dangerous, but we had our fun. And then just living up here in New York, man, there's always events and functions to go to. And then, like, I don't know, it's just always stuff to find, just new stuff to do. There's food everywhere, like, from every culture. I love to eat. That's, like, my favorite thing to do in my free time. So, like, I'm either working out, playing the game, or I'm eating. So, New York is definitely a cool spot to live in.
That's good stuff.
That's good. You ever got lost in the subway? Because I know I'd be getting lost out there in the subway.
Right, the subway is really sketchy, low key. So I don't really try to go to the subway. Like, if I go to the city, I'm either gonna drive or I'm gonna Uber, or if I'm with the guys, we probably have a driver take us out there. Like, if it's a bunch of us. But nah, that subway kind of sketchy to me, so I just kind of stay away from it for the most part. But I feel like if I rode it, I probably would get lost eventually.
You kind of tied into our next question though. What's your best food in New York, and what's that diet like? 'Cause I know you be eating a lot, being in the league.
God. Yeah, my favorite food is between steak and sushi. So I eat any kind of steak. I love the wagyu, like the wagyu cuts at the Japanese barbecue places, and then some of the nicer steakhouses had a wagyu, and then I like I just love sushi. Like, eat like the weird stuff, like, I don't even know, like raw salmon. They got the sea urchin at some places. That's pretty cool. And then I don't know, I just love sushi. Honestly, I've been eating that since I was in like middle school, so that's always a go-to. But my favorite spot, honestly, my favorite spot right now has to be like Cat's Deli. I think that's how you pronounce it, Cat's or something like that. Okay. But I walked in there by accident. Like, last weekend, I was looking for somewhere to use the bathroom, and I just walked in there, and the food sounded so like the food smells so good. I just had to like get some, so I ordered like 3 sandwiches, and they were fire. But
being off the bay down there, you probably, but growing up, you probably just got hooked on sushi then.
Yeah, probably. Seafood's fire. So it was like sushi, and then the oysters is up there too. I forgot about that. I can kill a good like 3 dozen oysters sitting down somewhere. Like, I'll just throw them back.
You got like a certain diet, or is it just you kind of eat what you want?
I pretty much eat what I want. I just kind of stay away from fried food. I don't eat too much like desserts. Like, I don't eat too many desserts or like sweets. Every once in a while, like once a week, I might get like a cheesecake or something like that. But for the most part, I just smash protein, get my carbs in, and then my greens, my smoothies most of the time. But it's not too strict, honestly, because we put in a good bit of work up at the facility, like with our workouts and stuff. So I feel like whatever I eat, I'm gonna burn out, like I'm gonna burn off. So it's pretty lenient when it comes to my diet.
For sure, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, grown man now. You got any tattoos?
Yeah, I got one. I got a ram on my leg, on my thigh, because I'm a Aries, and it's like breaking chains. Okay. And then it got like the ram on my thigh has like the numb tattoo under the eye, because like I'm a huge XXXTentacion fan, and then when he died, I was like, I gotta get that in there just to throw in like a little cool piece for him. And then I'm planning on getting a leg sleeve after this season. I might just get my whole leg done in like one session, and then I just keep putting pieces in as I go.
That's tight. You gonna be like CeeDee Lamb, get multiple artists on it, get you put to sleep, do the whole leg sleeve one session?
I don't know. I might honestly if it's quicker that way. I know last time I did a session, it it wasn't too bad honestly. Like until we got to the shading, he kept like when you go over more like when you go over one part more than once, then it starts stinging. That was the only bad part, but the rest of it is. Oh yeah, I know that was bad. On the joint, on the elbow, I know that was
even
bad.
the inside, man, that elbow ain't feel good at all.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I did my whole foot, and that was a little
Yeah.
dicey too. So I mean, I understand. I want to finish my leg sleeve up. I'm all the way from the foot to the knee, so I kind of want to finish that up too. So I understand that.
I feel that. On God, he went over my knee. He went over this.
Nah.
It was like a chain. It was like a chain down the side of my knee, like the bone on the side of my knee. And he went over that part like 2 or 3 times, and I was in the chair like sweating. It was not it.
I know you be gaming all the time, so I know you're a big Call of Duty guy. We've played a few times.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite
Yeah.
COD of all time?
MW2 for sure. I was talking about that today with some of the guys. MW2 is like that's got to be the hardest Modern Warfare 2. My Call of Duty to ever come out, just because like the maps were just perfect. Like high rise, you got terminal, favela, like all the maps are just perfect. The guns, like the way they felt, like the ACR, UMP45, you throw a silencer on there, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just come home after school, just sit down on the game, just be on there for hours, bro. Like I miss those days. I miss those days, bro.
It was up there. I mean, I like Black Ops 2 a lot. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was good too. But Black Ops 2, I probably put the most work in Black Ops 2.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good one too, especially with zombies. I mean, I remember me and my brother used to grind on zombies for hours, like
riding on the bus.
Transit.
right.
Yeah.
With that weird ass robot.
Yeah.
Oh God. I remember that, bro. We used to be on there really getting after it, like 5, 6, 7 hour sessions, just like bro.
Grinding.
What's your age gap between you and your brother?
Oh, he's 3 years older than me.
Okay, so I'm 9 years older from Levi, so he
Word.
he got into the gaming pretty early.
Yeah. Little youngin' out there gaming.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So I know you be gaming a lot too. You be at home. You said you like to chill with your dogs. So what kind of dogs you got, bro?
So I got a pit bull when I was in college, cause like, you feel me? I needed something to do in Memphis. I didn't want to just be out there partying all the time, so I had my dog with me. We'll go to the field, run a good bit. That was my guy Buddy, and I got an English bulldog. He's 2 now, and he's just a little fat chubby dog. Just lay around all day. Like he don't like to be outside too much, just cause like we would do like one lap around the block, and he'll be like laying on the ground. I have to pick him up and carry him home.
That's a workout.
Right. So that's my 2, and I feel like I'm done getting dogs until like I get a house somewhere. But I'm just up here in Jersey just playing ball for now, so I'm gonna just stick with these 2 I got.
Feel that. So I mean, you got your dogs. You like to play COD. Anything other particular you got like to do in your free time?
Bro, I literally just work out and play the game and eat food, and that's all I do. Like.
Yeah.
I'm really just like football 100% right now, especially going into this year. You know, it's a lot on the table for the team, so I got to be on my P's and Q's, and there's a lot on the table for myself as well. So I really just been locked in.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. So you always been a football guy, or do you play any other sports growing up, or has it just been mainly football?
It's really just been football, honestly. Like mainly. I started playing football when I was 4 years old, because my brother was cold at football, and like he was just a dog, like naturally gifted, just run off of everybody. He played up in age groups, so I was just seeing that growing up. I was like, man, I can't wait to get to that age I could play ball. So I got to 4 years old and I started playing. I was getting ran through. I remember I was on the field. I was on the field, bro. It was this one day in particular, I swear to God, this dude had it out for me. So I was on like, I don't know if I was O-line or D-line, but I just remember this dude that was like twice my size just cracking me, bro. Like, he was right in front of me. It wasn't like he was blindsiding me. He was just like headbutting me, and I was seeing stars, and I was like 4 years old. But I stuck with it. I stuck with it for some reason. I just remember that day in particular, like my first 1 or 2 years playing, and I was so, like, it was like the worst day ever, but I just kept playing. After that, I have no clue why, but I'm glad I stuck with it.
Yeah,
For sure.
Paid off in the long run for sure.
Nah, facts. But besides football, I played baseball a little bit, and then I quit in like 7th grade just because like I didn't really love it, and then I feel like I wouldn't get any better, like because I wasn't really into it like that. And then dudes started pegging me with the ball. Dudes were pegging me with the ball when I got to like kid pitch or whatever, or like. And then I wasn't with that at all. Just getting pegged in the ribs.
You can't just go attack the mound in 7th grade.
Oh,
you know?
God. But it was just like, bro, it was just not it. Like, I don't know. When kids start pitching and they weren't that good, I had enough. But then in high school, I ran track and I threw shot put.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You like a simple guy? You a flashy guy? You got like a favorite clothing brand like Gucci or something like that?
Honestly, I'm not like crazy simple. Like for the most part, I'm wearing like athletic wear just because like I work out a good bit. So I'll be wearing like athletic pants and then like some Nike trainers or some type of graphic tees. And then, but if I go out, I can dress. I don't really have a favorite brand. But like in the city, there's all these like different types of clothes and stuff. So if I see something I like and I can put a fit together, then I'ma just, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna throw something together. So if I need to pop out with the guys, I'll be fresh.
For sure.
But yeah, for sure. But I don't know if I got a favorite brand though.
I mean, speaking of the guys, you've been talking about the guys a lot. You got like a certain group you hang around in the team, or like you all just like really tight in that locker room?
Oh, I feel like everybody's pretty cool. Like everybody's cool with everybody. Like I don't necessarily hang out with a bunch of guys, but like I feel like I could hang out with anybody on the team if that makes sense. Like we're all close enough to be able to just like, hey, you trying to do this or you trying to do that? We'd be like, yeah, I'm down. But for the most part, I mean, my guy Bryce been up here training because you know he's coming off his injury, so I've been kicking it with him a good bit. And then the D-line guys probably circle through here every now and then. And who else will be up here? Chad's been up here. Chad Surratt. Ashton Davis been up here a good bit. That's pretty much it. Some of the guys that just been circling through for summer training. But yeah, I'm cool with everybody though.
Yeah, Bryce gonna come strong this year. I got high expectations for that man this year.
For sure, bro. He's been grinding, man. I can't wait to see him hit the field.
Yes, sir. We got a big question for you. I'm gonna let my brother take this one.
All right.
What made you flip your commitment from South Alabama to Memphis?
Oh my goodness, that was a hard one, honestly. Like, so what was I, a junior? Yeah, I was a junior when I committed to South because I broke my shoulder. So like I was building up momentum towards the end of my junior year in high school because I really started to click on the football field, like making plays in the backfield, just being real physical up front. I broke my shoulder, so like all like the what's it called, Power 5 recruiting interest kind of just stopped, right? And then what was it? I want to say it was the spring. Yeah, the spring going into my senior year. My coach came and talked to me. He's like, okay, so South Alabama is your first offer. We're going to take a visit over there to watch them practice and stuff. I mean, it was cool. It was my best offer. It was my only offer. So, like,
Right.
And it was my hometown. So, like, I got to, you know what I'm saying, I got to go check it out. And then they were just kind of like, yeah, they really want you. They got a plan for you and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I committed to them pretty quickly after that. And then I balled out my senior year. Like, I was ragdolling kids. I was getting to the quarterback. I was, you know what I'm saying, TFLs and stuff like that. Just how you're supposed to play in high school as a college prospect. And so Memphis ended up offering me. I got every Sunbelt offer that Memphis offered me at the end, like in playoffs. And I took an official visit to Memphis, and then I took a visit to South. Not an official one, but just like to talk to the coaches and stuff. And they were like, the dudes at South were like, yeah, you know, we had a guy that transferred from South Alabama to Memphis, and he didn't play at all. So like, if you go there, you probably won't hit the field. And I'm like, what? Like they're
Right.
like talking down on me. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, like my mom always told me, like, you got to speak what you want into existence. You can't let people like influence your dreams and goals and stuff like that. So like when they were talking down on me like that, or just kind of trying to plant that seed of like doubt in my mind, I was like,
Right.
It's not the place for me. Like I can't be like, if these are my coaches, like these are the guys that are gonna be, you know what I'm saying? These are the guys that pouring into me for the next 4 years. They're the guys that have a huge hand in where I like what I do with football from this point on. So like, I I can't be in this environment. So I was
Seemed
a
like they didn't believe
no-brainer.
in you.
Yeah, you said what?
Seemed like they didn't really believe in you.
Yeah, no, yeah, they were just kind of trying to talk me out of going to Memphis and that kind of stuff. But then at the same time, Coach Norvell was like the GOAT. Like Coach Norvell came through, you know what I'm saying, with his 1% mentality, get better every day, 1%, climb, like hold yourself accountable, all the stuff that he preaches. And that stuff really just like stuck with me. Like it honestly changed the course of my life as a man and like as a ball player, just being able to set a goal and then just like work towards it every day and just see yourself improving every day. Like it's just like you could take those types of messages with you through any phase of your life and just succeed. So I'm glad I chose Memphis and I'm glad I chose to play under Coach Norvell because that was like 4 of the greatest years of my life, to be honest. It was a pretty good experience.
With playing at Memphis, what was your favorite jersey? The jersey swaps. I mean, they had some cold jerseys out there.
Oh me, they turned up, especially like when my class got there, Coach Norvell got there, they started really getting active with the jersey combinations. I feel like my favorite ones were like the throwback MSU jerseys, the gray and blue, and then I also like the black and white ones that came with my senior year.
Yep.
But the gray and white ones were cold, but we lost. Like we were like, I think we were like 0-7 with the gray jerseys my junior and senior year. On me, that was not it. But
your senior year, you guys went crazy out there.
Yeah, we did, bro. We really should have. We honestly should have won undefeated. We lost the game to Temple. You know what I'm saying? Joey caught the ball. They said he didn't. Temple got the dub. But we still ended up going to the championship. We beat Cincinnati back-to-back weeks.
Back. Yep.
Yes, sir. That was pretty cool because they were not the most humble team, especially coming to the Orange Mound. Like they were talking way too much trash to be playing the way they were playing against us. But it is what it is. And then we played Penn State, but most of our coaches had left to Florida State after the championship game.
Right.
So I feel like we didn't really have too much of a game plan, and we were just kind of out there like half stepping. So you know what I'm saying, Michael Parsons.
You just had an interim coach then, huh?
Yeah, I think so. It was like interim coach, assistant coaches, and like the GAs were, or the coaches' assistants were helping us out, graduate assistants. But Michael Parsons came out there and tore us up, and they had some running backs out there that just were not getting tackled by anybody. So
was Miles Sanders still there then?
Miles Sanders? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
So you said you had a great time playing for Coach Norvell. So what was that like? Like you said, he impacted your life in a big way.
Yeah, really just like the messages he was preaching. Like it's like small stuff. It's like holding yourself accountable, like showing up every day and being the same person when it comes to approaching your work, and being disciplined over being like motivated. Like guys, like it's easy to show up to work when you got something to be motivated about. Like you're just like excited to be there, but like the days where it's just like another day and you're not excited and you're not like you don't really have anything to look forward to, but showing up to practice, like you got to be able to lock in and just get the job done. And that was just a really big part of the message, honestly. But just like everybody bought in too, especially like my junior senior year, everybody bought in. So it wasn't hard to show up to work because you got guys that are grinding every day, so you got to go there and put in that work. You know what I'm saying, for your brothers that are doing the same for you. So
yeah,
it was just a cool experience.
That offensive backfield was pretty loaded when you were there.
Oh God, it was. We had so many guys that are killing it right now in the league. Tony Pollard, AG,
Antonio Gibson, yeah. Kenneth Gainwell was there.
Bro.
Calvin Austin, right?
Calvin Austin.
Yeah, loaded.
Bro, Joey Magnifico. That dude was cold. He ended up getting injured after, you know what I'm saying, like when he was trying to go pro, he was fighting injuries, so he didn't really get there. And then DeMonte Cox, he's in the CFL, but he was like,
yeah, I was about to ask where he was at.
Yeah, he went to the CFL. I'm not sure what happened to him, like in the pre-draft process, or like what was going on with his agent or whatever. I'm not sure, but I feel like he's definitely an NFL talent because he was like,
agree.
Bro, he was dogging dudes that weren't they were like getting looked at by scouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like nobody could stop him when I was there playing with him. Same with Anthony Miller was out there killing people. You know what I'm saying? Riley Ferguson.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody was out there wilding on offense.
Well, I mean, you were out there working too, though. So I mean, it wasn't just the offense that was getting out there.
Yeah, I was out there. I was trying to make some plays and whatnot.
So, didn't you move from linebacker to DN your senior year, right?
In high school I did. I moved.
How was that?
It was pretty cool. It was like I played defensive line for the longest. Like I played defensive line since I was like 4, right? And then I got to middle school and I started playing linebacker. And then I got to high school. They had me on O line and D line. And then my senior year, they put me at middle linebacker, and I was like, I was pretty good. I think Coach Norvell wanted me as a middle linebacker, but I got there to Memphis, and then I was playing middle linebacker like my freshman year, and like towards the end of camp, they were doing like pass rushing drills, and I was like, I told my coach, like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong position. That's what I should be doing, and he was like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. So then one day, like before practice, I was just doing like D-line drills on the bag, like by myself. And then the linebackers started doing like their individual drills before practice started. And then the D-line like came over to where I was, and they started working drills. And I worked in with them. I don't even think I was supposed to be over there. I just worked in with them on the bags, and then I just kept doing practice with them like throughout the day. And then the next day I showed up with the D-line group, and I just kind of like became a D-lineman like that in college.
That's tight. I mean, it paid off. Look where you're at now, you know.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, going into the NFL, I mean, what you listening to on game day? I mean, I feel like everyone got a kind of playlist.
Oh, I got a fire playlist. Honestly, I got a bunch of guys on here. Let me see. I got a playlist. It's like 147 songs long. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I got dubstep. I got hip hop. I got trap music. I got chopped and screwed stuff in here. Like, it's all pretty hype though. Like, it's just like straight full throttle, like gym pedal to the metal type music.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like smashing pre-workout, so whatever I listen to, I'm gonna be hyped to.
Yeah.
How long do you still get the game day jitters, or does kind of go away now?
Honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. I don't really get nervous or anything before a game, or like it's not really like I'm psyched or anything. It's just like I've been here before. Like I know I'm finna go in here and turn up on these dudes, like whoever's out there in front of me. 'Cause I work too hard. I work way too hard to go out there and get blocked on Sunday. 'Cause those are the only days that matter. Like you can have a well, I'm not gonna say this because I take pride in my practice as well, but like you can have a terrible practice week and show up on Sunday and turn up on everybody, and that's all people are going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying practice doesn't matter, but
no.
Yeah, but nah, like I don't know, pulling up on game days is like it's like an understanding with myself that like what's about to take place is inevitable. Like I'm about to go out here and I'm about to dominate. Like no matter who's out here. So
for sure, I got like 2 questions in one. So like, you pick your pregame fit the night before, or what? And then who do you think has the toughest fits on the team on pregame? Who do you think be rolling in looking nice?
So personally, I honestly could not care less about like pregame fits just because like where I'm at with it. Like when I get a bag and I'm like, it's a little less stress on me. I'm a have some stuff just like ready like to go. I'll probably just pick them all out before the season even starts. But right now, bro, I'll be so locked in. It's just like I'm finna get something decent enough to where people not like, what is he on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want people questioning me, so I'm gonna get something at least like decent just to walk through and like talk to the people that are out there lined up before games, like sign autographs and stuff. But no, I don't really just be like taking too much time to look for a fit. Well, honestly, the guys who got the best fits, Jamie Sherwood come with the Heat, Mike Carter, the running back. Elijah Moore has some dope fits, but he got traded, of course.
Browns.
Yeah, let me see. Those are the ones off the top of my head. I know, what's his name? Irv got some cool fits.
Yep.
Who else? I honestly don't know.
Sauce ain't got no sauce?
Head. Bro, I feel like the only time I seen Sauce come in the stadium, he wearing like a Nike Tech with his chain out, and like you know what I'm saying, like GTA fit type stuff. Nah, but I'll probably come with some heat this year. Honestly, I'm gonna have to get right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, pretty easy there in New York. You can go 2 blocks and you can find something.
Yeah.
Right, especially in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the question I've been thinking. Who be on the aux in the locker room?
Let me see. Last year was like the strength staff was really on it for the most part, or like or people just like walk up and like put a song on the queue. Like I'll throw a song on there. I'm big into music, but yeah, I'll throw a song on there every now and then. I know Sauce is putting a bunch of songs on there. Who else? A bunch of it's just like the string staff playlist that they play in the weight room. But it's like guys walk up and like put some songs on every now and then. For the most part.
Not just like one particular guy out there on their phone.
Yeah, it's like everybody's suggestions for the most part.
That's fire. What's it like? Is it different now with Aaron in the building? Mr. Aaron Rodgers there? Is there a little more hype around the building, or?
I mean, of course there's going to be a little more hype just because it's Aaron Rodgers, bro. It's a Hall of Fame quarterback. So, like, there's going to be way more, like, hype and whatnot. But, like, just knowing that he's there and, like, you know, like he's about that action, he's about that work because he's been in the league for so long, playing at such a high level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be in your P's and Q's because, I don't know, this is the year, bro. Like, I'm just talking from my perspective, like, in my mind, like, this is the year. Like, I want to be able to help this team win a Super Bowl, like whatever it takes, and knowing he's on the same mission, like he's been in the league for so long, he got a ring. I know he's trying to get another one, and I'm trying to help him do that. Everybody's trying to get a ring, honestly. So that's the goal every year. But having him in the building is definitely a new vibe as far as the focus and the intention that's in the building.
Yeah, I would imagine he's probably out here trying to come prove a point.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys got Hard Knocks in New York this year. That change anything at all?
Not for me personally. I honestly couldn't care less if it's here or not. But like, I mean, I know like I was seeing stuff in the media like Coach Saleh and the team didn't really want it because they felt like it was a distraction. But like for me personally, like I honestly do not care. Like I'm not finna be like looking for the camera like trying to be on TV, like unless they like come and find me and try to like, you know what I'm saying, like can you give your input on something. I'm not just finna be like in the camera like that. Like you might see me walk by the camera every now and then type stuff unless they're just like up in our faces. I've never seen Hard Knocks, so I don't really know how it works, but yeah, hopefully it's not too intrusive as far as like them being in the way and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure. Y'all got a goal, and that goal's a Super Bowl, like you said.
Right.
Another big thing, though, you know, you're DN now. You got like a top 5 all time.
Top 5 all time DNs. Yeah, I can put that on real quick. In no particular order, just cause like guys perform at different levels throughout their careers and stuff. But just when I've seen them and like I've taken notes from their film, Von Miller's in there, of course. You got Shaq Barrett's in there. Hassan Reddick's in there.
Okay. Yep.
These are current guys basically. I wasn't really into like the history of, you know, rushing the passer, that type of stuff. Like I just be watching film and highlights and stuff like that. So who I got so far? Von Miller, Hassan, Shaq Barrett. Yeah. TJ Watt's in there for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just a dog. He does not slow down whatsoever.
Even when he's hurt.
You said what?
Even when he's hurt, he still shows up.
Oh yeah, facts, big facts. Let me think. So that's 4 right there.
Yep.
Robert Mathis. Robert Mathis up there for sure. That's the older one, but like he's a dog. I remember Carl was telling me about him. Like you rush just like Robert Mathis, bro. You just need to, you know what I'm saying, do this and that. Like watch his film. So Robert Mathis, I really do play like him, just like the way I use my speed. But at the same time, I'm trying to incorporate things from all those guys' games. But I feel like honestly, I'm very similar to Hassan Reddick when it comes to my play style, just because like I watched him so much throughout college. Like him playing at him playing at Temple. My freshman year, I was there when he set the conference record for TFLs in a game against us, and he was just like, bro, he was just burning the edge. Hawking our running backs down, like just absolute beast. And then now in the league, like he's really developed a complete pass rush package. Like his power is on point. He got bull snatches. He got cross chops, he got spins, swipes, dips, everything. So I'm the same way. Like I feel like I got speed, but at the same time, like you gotta respect my power. So when it comes to like my player profile, I feel like I'm very similar to Hassan Reddick. And then Von Miller, he been running the game for a minute. Like a lot of guys yeah, facts. A lot of guys coming out of college right now trying to rush like him. You know what I'm saying? Even my years above me, like a lot of people are just trying to emulate the things he's done. And then Shaq Barrett, he played with Von Miller, and he was like he's kind of he did the same thing that I'm doing right now, as far as like coming in as an undrafted free agent. You know what I'm saying? Getting that tender going into the 4th year. He had a good year. You know what I'm saying? And then he ended up not getting re-signed by the Broncos, but like look at what he's doing with Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Like he absolutely dominated. He got a bag.
Super Bowl. Yep.
Yeah, facts. He got a bag, and then what I'm saying? He's still now that he's coming off his injury, hopefully he has a great year this year. I'm looking forward to seeing him turn up on some O-linemen. But yeah.
You guys got what, 9 primetime games this year?
I honestly don't even know, bro. Honestly, when they tell me to pull up to MetLife, I'm there. But like, honestly, that's how I go about everything in the schedule. Like, I don't ever just like look at the game schedule or practice schedule. It's just like I'm like, what we got next? All right, we need to work out, but I'm there. Oh, we got meetings. All right, I'm there. Like, it's just like just going with the flow and being present type stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So earlier we asked you what your favorite jerseys were in Memphis. What's your favorite in New York? You liked all black. What you thinking?
Oh, of course, all black for sure. That's the toughest jersey.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Darth Vader out there. Yes, sir.
Definitely, those are some tough jerseys for sure. Another big thing is, what's it like playing for Robert Saleh, like a defensive-minded coach? Like, is he always like, they can't score, they can't win?
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, like nobody wants anybody to score on us, and then like Coach Saleh is a great guy, always has great messages. He's about that work, like every day we pull to practice, he has a good message for us, like in the team meetings and stuff. And yeah, it's really cool playing for him. Got a great vibe in the building, you know what I'm saying? Like player-led team, guys are stepping up, guys are voicing their opinions, and we're all just like working towards a common goal. So it's been a great time playing under Coach Saleh.
Yeah, he a player's coach type deal?
Yeah, for sure.
That's good news. Got another question for him?
No, I just want to tell him that, I've been a Dolphins fan my whole life, but
oh no.
I'm whole life, bro, but I have no hate against the Jets. None ever. It's always just been the Pats.
You're good.
So definitely gonna be rooting for you though.
Oh, for sure.
That's coming.
You said it's always in the Pats?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh no. Yeah.
No, not the Pats. I mean,
I like anybody but the Jets right now, honestly.
Yeah, I understand that, but also I'm saying I'm gonna have to follow you out this year,
Fourth year,
big year. Gonna be rooting for you for sure.
Definitely.
I appreciate it, bro.
So your first sack was Ryan Fitzpatrick, right?
Yeah, it was.
So your first was Ryan.
First one Ryan, second one Cam Newton, and I don't know after that.
Those are big names. So with those two, is there anyone in particular you really want to just sack?
Bro, I should have had like 2 sacks on Tom Brady my second year.
Oh.
Bro, so the left tackle for Tampa my second year, I don't know who it was, but I was like, bro, I was tearing him up. And there was this one play in particular, I had like a track rush, and then the nickel was flying off the edge, right? So I'm bulling the tackle back. I shed him at the last second, and I'm reaching for this dude. I'm reaching for Tom Brady, and he has me like by my shoulder pads, like just holding me. And like, of course they didn't call it, but the nickel still got the sack. And then the second play, well, I low-key could have had 3 or at least like 2.5. The second time, I beat a double team. I'm running through the line, and I'm reaching out for Tom Brady, but he like dove and threw the ball at the same time, so I didn't get there. And then the last time, this was the worst one. So the last time, I hit like a 1-2 inside move, and I'm running up like I'm about to run through Tom Brady's chest, bro. Like it was a wide open sack. This dude grabbed my shoulder pads from behind and like stepped on my ankle, and I left the game with a high ankle sprain. But like, yeah, that was just
probably
not
Ryan
it.
Jensen.
Yeah, that guy was playing dirty.
Ryan Jensen probably.
It was whoever the left tackle was in my second year.
Was it Tristan? No, Tristan.
No, he was the right tackle, but the left tackle, bro. I pray to God, like I hope to God, like I play this dude again. Like whether I want it to be on like the biggest stage possible, like the Super Bowl, like playoff game, 2 minute, bro. Oh my God, I owe him one. Whoever that, I don't know who it was, but whoever it is, I pray to God the stars align and I get him on the biggest stage possible.
You gonna be watching film later, find out who it is?
I should, huh? I should, bro. And then he was talking trash all game. I'm like, bro, you've been getting whooped, bro. And I was coming off a back injury, so I was like, bro, this could have been the breakout game too, off of injury, everything. So, but it is what it is. His time gonna come around eventually, hopefully.
Right. Yeah.
So you were like dressed nice out there, and I mean, no visor. You just
but you don't even got the speed flex. You got the Revo speed, my boy.
You just go out there.
I had the Revo speed, bro. Like that was really the goated helmet. Like if I could wear that right now, I would. But they were just like it moved down on the safety chart, so I'm not able to wear it anymore. So I think I'm in like I think it's the F7.
Ooh, F7's tough. It's light.
Yeah, it's valid. But then I also started wearing a visor because Miami. Like the last game we had versus Miami, this dude poked me in the eye, so now I'm wearing a visor. I hit like a speed dip and he missed my back. Like I dipped under his punch, and then he grabbed me from behind. Instead of grabbing my jersey, he grabbed like my face mask and his finger just jabbed me in the eye.
Refs ain't be calling no holding calls, no.
Oh no, not against. I don't know what it is. Some teams do get calls like just because they're like. I don't know, like the bigger name guys, they're like watching them more because like I feel like that makes sense. Like if Von Miller's in the game, like you're watching to see this dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like destroy somebody, or if Nick Bosa or like these huge names that are known for like Myles Garrett, they're known for getting to the QB. I feel like they would be looking for it more just because like these guys are known for getting to the passer, but we don't have like huge name DNs like that, not yet at least. But when we come out this season, like our goal is to be known like that, so they'll be on the lookout for dudes playing dirty. I'm not gonna lie. I did get a good bit of holding penalties this year. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the refs did a good job. I feel like with us for the most part, but like, of course some calls will slip through the cracks every now and then. But like, yeah, props to the refs though, because I did get a solid amount of holding calls this year.
I feel like you guys got one of the best front fours in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, bro, just the way we work, and especially like with Coach Whitecott, I feel like whoever they put on the field, we rotate a bunch. Like as y'all know, like whoever they put on the, facts. Whoever they put on the field, I feel like it's gonna dominate. And like I feel like the guys on our team, like we got starters, like regardless of if they're a 1, 2, 3, 4, like whatever they are, like dudes play like starters just because of how we practice and like the intensity we bring to every drill. It all correlates and it all like transfers over to game day. So I feel like regardless of who's on the field, it's gonna be balling for sure.
It seems like you guys aren't very selfish. I mean, whenever you guys get on the field, you guys take opportunity. You're not getting mad like, oh, he's getting more reps than me. You guys just seem like you go out there and play hard regardless.
You repeat the last part? It got choppy a little bit.
Seems like you guys just go out there and play hard regardless. You're not looking at who's getting more reps. You're just always out there playing hard.
Yeah, facts, bro. Like especially like myself, like last year, like being they had me out there as a pass rush specialist, so I'm getting like less than 10 snaps some games. They're like barely seeing the field if the opposing team is running it a bunch. So that can be frustrating just because like how much work you put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like you grind all off season. You put in that work every day of practice, and then you come out and you only get like 6 reps. You're like, bro, like what's going on? Like mentally, but like at the same time, you know that your coaches are doing everything they can to like win the game. So you got to just kind of put that to the side. Like even though in my head I'm thinking one thing, I know like I got to do what's best for the team and like let them, you know what I'm saying, just trust the process. Like we're trying to all accomplish the same goal. And just put your best foot forward. So I feel like everybody's like happy for the guys that are getting those reps and happy for the guys that are able to really capitalize on that time in the game. But at the same time, every time like the guys that get less reps, every time we hit the field, like we're giving it facts. We're giving it everything we have. Like I don't think there's a single piece of film that you can find on me where I'm not giving everything I have. Just cause every time I hit the field, like I know like I'm putting my life's work on display. So like I don't really pay too much mind on the snap count or whatever, but I know for a fact that if I was getting like more reps, like I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm producing, like I'm playing at a Pro Bowl level. So like whenever my time comes, I'm gonna be ready. So
for sure, I definitely could see you having a Pro Bowl season. There's a lot of guys on that team gonna have a Pro Bowl year. One guy in particular I want to ask about is Garrett Wilson. How's his progress going? Same with Sauce from year 1 to 2, learning around the vets. They just getting more comfortable in the league.
Bro, I just saw Garrett today. That boy was shredded. He was out there running routes. He looked good out there, running his routes like real smooth yeah, he just looked smooth. And I saw Sauce a couple of days, or not days ago, probably like a week or so ago. He was out there moving around good. So I'm excited for both of them boys. Like they both had great years last year, of course, winning those awards like they did.
Yep.
So I feel like you can only elevate, especially in the environment we're in now. Like you can only get better than what you were previously. So I'm looking forward to it.
For sure.
You and Sauce got that Memphis-Cincinnati rivalry, or is that kind of nothing now?
Nah, I don't think Sauce trying to talk about that. I don't think he trying. If Sauce brought that up to me, it's over with. I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my piece for sure. So he didn't really bring it up to me, but like it's kind of, he knows what's up though.
He know better. You know better type deal.
Yeah. He not put his step to me on no Memphis versus Cincinnati. Like man, that's not happening.
For sure. So I mean, you said you wanted to sack Tom, didn't necessarily get there. You got like a certain guy on your mind this year. You played Josh Allen twice, trying to get to him.
That's got to go down. That's a conference game, but just like setting the tone for my season. Like of course I wanna get to the quarterback every time I'm on the field, but like that has to go down just because like it's the first game. We got to come out, set the tone. Like it's a lot of pressure on everybody. So I feel like not only Josh Allen, but like every quarterback that we go against, like, has to go down. Like it just has to happen.
Yeah.
Like it's, like I said before, like it's inevitable. Especially like this season, my mindset is completely different when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, getting to the QB. Like it just, like it must happen. Like there's no way I'm leaving the field without putting this dude down. Like it has to happen. So whether it's Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, like whoever's on the field, they got to get it. So,
yes, sir. It's a great mindset to have.
Yes,
so,
sir.
like, being an undrafted guy like yourself, is there anyone in your life, any individual that, like, kept you striving for greatness, kept working hard instead of giving up when you didn't hear your name on draft night?
Honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, it was really just myself, bro. Because, like my agent at the time was just like, yeah, I mean, we kind of feel like this was going to happen just because, like, with COVID, everything, I didn't have any visits. Like, I didn't have any interviews. I played for a group of 5 school. I wasn't really like hyped up coming out in the draft. So like he was like, it's either gonna be day 3 or like undrafted. So in the back of my mind, after day 2 happened, I was like, man, I'm really not trying to be a late round pick. So when it got to like round 5 through 7, I was like, hopefully I get undrafted, and I did, which was good. And my agent kind of told me how it works. Like, yeah, you went undrafted, but if you play your cards right, you can get to a bag quicker than just some of the guys that got drafted before you, which is what happened. And I'm just trying to like attack this year and get an even bigger bag, honestly. But like after the draft, bro, like, well, during the draft, really, my coach at my first year, Blake Williams, called me in like the 4th round. So I'm thinking I'm finna get drafted. This dude called me. He was like, hey, Bryce, I just want to let you know, if you don't get drafted, we gonna pick you up after the draft. And I'm just like, what? Like, why would you even call me? Like, you could have sent me a text, you could have emailed me anything, but you called my phone. Like, that was just the worst. Like I was like, oh my god, like my mom was in the room. Like I walked out the room, like I got a call. Like walked back in. I was like, nah, I ain't get drafted. I just got in my car. I just drove to the field, bro. I got in my car, drove to the field, just sitting in my car for the rest of the draft, and I was just stressed out. Like, man, I really just went undrafted. Like, it's just crazy. And knowing what I was capable, like knowing then, like what I knew what I was capable of coming out, and like having played the way I played in my career, like just putting it on display. Like, if people would have known that when I was coming out, like how would that have impacted my draft and stuff like that. But everything happens for a reason. Like I didn't get drafted because I wasn't supposed to get drafted. That's just my mindset now. And I just take it day by day and just kept grinding.
Keep striving for greatness each and every day. 1% better each day.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, I don't want to take too much of your time. I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Good, bro.
Like, we can hop on some COD one of these days again, you know.
Bro, we can run it like I gotta go pick up some food and we can hop on it tonight. I'm really not doing nothing, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I gotta go to work for a little bit, check in there, and then I'll hit you up. We'll play some COD tonight for sure.
Oh, that's a bet, bro.
But well, yeah, I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
we really appreciate you, man.
For
We got
sure.
big hopes for you this year. We're gonna be watching you each and every week.
Yep.
Keep putting in that work. Really, just you got a plan, man. God's got a plan for you. It's all gonna pay out in the long run. I mean, if you tune into the pod at all, I got the Jets as my division winner this year. You know.
Yeah.
Y'all
As
gonna take it all the way,
should be,
man.
for
Yeah,
sure.
talking to this dude, I might have to change it.
You
I
got
might
to, bro.
have to change it.
On
I
God,
think
yeah.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go Miami second. I'm gonna go Jets 1.
That's the vibes, bro. If
Yes,
y'all
sir.
trying to put
Yeah.
us for games, bro, just let me know, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I'll
I'm
plug.
I'm gonna be in Wisconsin here shortly, so if I get a weekend off, we on a bye week, I'm gonna have to hit you up for some tickets, take a little drive out there.
Oh, that's a bet. That's definitely a bet.
And then I'm still gonna have to send you a jersey, get that signed. You feel me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. We
Is
can
that
do that
a-
for sure.
47 mean anything to you, or it's just that's what you got and that's what you're rocking with now? It don't matter.
Honestly, I had 47 in high school for like a couple games when I was playing both ways, and I just got it by luck. So yeah, it's mine now. So I'm about to turn up with it.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, you better turn up this year. So it's a
Facts.
big year for you, big year for football in general. So I mean, can't wait
Yes,
to
sir.
see how the Jets perform with Aaron out there. All the new key pieces you added. You know, got Aaron back with his old OC. So
Yeah.
Yep.
should be
a
some
great
good
year.
stuff out there, man.
For sure.
So one last question.
All right.
So your boy Sauce, right? Y'all think y'all got the best cornerback in the division? I mean you got X and
him,
you got X
bro.
and Ramsey. What about Sauce and?
It's Sauce and DJ for sure. 100%.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I was seeing some stuff on Twitter. I'm like, bro, what are they arguing right now? Like, dude literally is like the highest rated cornerback within like the last 5 years or something like that. And then DJ's locks as well. So like,
Yeah.
it's not even up for debate, bro. I'm not even like entertaining anything I see. I'm not arguing with anybody. Like, we got the best 1-2 punch in the league. So that's just is what it is.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
hell yeah, man. I respect that answer. That's the right answer to
it's the
have.
right
Believe in
answer
your
to have.
boys.
Have to.
Nah, facts.
Backing them
That's my guys.
110 times.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
All right, well, thank you, Bryce. I really appreciate it. I'll holler
Yes,
at you
sir.
later. We'll hop on some COD, and thanks for the 47 minutes you gave us. The long time for you and your busy life, man.
That's crazy. Didn't even plan it.
No.
Right. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on here, man.
No, I
Yeah,
appreciate
problem,
you.
man. Well, you
Yes,
have a
sir.
good rest of your day, boss. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
All right, man.
Take care.